It usually doesn't take long. All right. So, Steven, what it is it's a big 8x10 card. You'll see it at the end once we do it. I'll drop this down. Let's take this off. Let's put that up. Take a screenshot of that if you feel the need to. If not, you can always go over to YouTube. It will be there forever and always. Okay? Okay? I'm just waiting for this to update, and it looks like it has. Okay. So let me do this. And it is updated and pinned. So same break. If you missed out on your team in that one, it's pinned right now. So it's the same break we're getting ready to do. All right. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take the overlay down. We're going to rip it. Okay? Good luck. Now we're going to do all these cards first. And the helmet and the emanate will go last. Big old helmet and or mini helmet and a big old emanate. Let's put y'all over to the side here. Right quick. We'll put this over here and we'll get a little ripping in. Best that's what can. Good luck, everybody. Let's see how that looks. Move these maybe. That emanate ain't no joke. It's a big one. That's better. Good luck. Let's start with this mega. That's what I say. Let's start with a mega. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. Derwin James. I don't know, Mustafa. Not in that. No, I don't think so. Sorry, I didn't see that. Empty box. If you're asking if he's in the emanate, I don't think he is. Chris Olave, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Ramondre Stevenson, Ty J. Spears, and a Zach Moss for the Bengals. Out of 180. Brad, I would hope so, but I don't know. They might have a little extra vigor now that with what happened in that Packers game. They might have a little bit more belief than they had prior to that. I don't know. We'll just have to find out, won't we? We've got Dre Greenlaw, Baker Mayfield, Darius Slayton, Justin Jefferson, Lavonte David. We got an auto. Well. For the Falcons, Braylon Trice. We'll take that. An auto out of a mega going to Ninja. And Jay Jetta out of 40. 16 out of 40. We take those too. Nice little hit there, Randy. Mustafa, it might be their year. It's possible. I said that earlier. It might finally be coming around for them. We'll find out though. Still early. After this week, we'll find out a little bit more because we'll be, kind of like a quarter of the way through the season. Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, Quay Walker, and T.J. Watt. Malik Neighbors, rookie rising, not numbered, but we'll take it. And an estimate out of 180 for the Broncos. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom right now. It's Chris Jones, Joe Burrow, David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Tyreek Stevenson, Saquon Barkley, and our base rookies of Brock Bowers. We'll take that. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. No, not at all. And the last two packs means there should be a numbered card in them. I hope. Drake London, Jalen Waddle and Daniil Hunter. Justin Herbert, Xavier McKinney, Nick Bosa, and a Cooper DeJean for the Eagles out of 88. Well, how about that? I like the Lions, Mustafa. I'm a Lions fan. It's true. It's true. That's going to Buck. Devontae Smith, Alex Singleton, George Pickens, Travis Kelce, Max Crosby, Adonai Mitchell on the contours. It's not numbered, but we'll take it. And Jacoby Brissett out of 180. Well, doing it right, you know, maybe, or it could be because I'm Primo. All right, we're going to get into Origins International Blaster. See if we can get a little deed out of it. I want to see one of them case hits. That's what I want to see. Empty. We start out with a Colston Loveland for the Bears. Savion for the Pack. A nice Scatabo on... he's right over here beside me, B-Wax. Scatabo on the variation. Kyle McCord for the Eagles out of 249. Trey Benson and Breece Hall. Kid Reporter. He's sitting right over here beside me, Joe Boo. Or B-Wax. Joe Boo's right there. He can hear you. He saw you put that in the chat. Mr. Genty. Kyle McCord one more again. Jalen Noel. Matthew Golden on the startups for the Pack. We'll take that. Ladd McConkey. Austin Eckler for the Commanders. Yes, Mustafa, they are. Yes, they are. I don't know if they're going to show up, but they can be. Tootin, probably the new starter for them, more than likely. Kyle Williams for the Pats. Patty Mahomes on the original gridiron. Jared Goff, Alvin Kamara, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. Deeds for all. Little Patty Mahomes action. And a Tootin. There's a Riley Leonard for the Colts. We'll take that. Egbuka, Tyler Warren, Colts Pack. Honey Badger, DK Metcalf, and Jordan Love. A little Colts Pack. Never hurt nobody. Or they didn't mean to. They didn't try us to. I see you, Buck. Oh, I see you. And Danny Dimes done gotten Riley's way. He's like, no, I'm reviving my career first. Pat Bryant. Travis Hunter. Puka Nacua on the original gridiron. Derek Stingley Jr., Tyler Newbin, and David Njoku with the Kid Reporter. They could be, Steven. I thought the Titans were going to do a little bit better last week. I don't know. My gut was telling me that was going to go better than it did. But they ran the ball pretty well. Shadir for the Browns. Will Howard for the Steelers. Michael Williams for the Niners. RJ Harvey out of 199 for the Broncos. Jalen Warren and Josie Jewell. And we got a Resurgence hobby to get into, and then we'll get into the mini helmet. And we will get into the Emanate. Same break pinned at the bottom of your screen that we're opening right this instant. And it's doing pretty good so far. But we're not done yet. It's Resurgence time. I don't know. Is that our RPA? I can't tell if that's our... I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't think it is, though. Nope, there it is. So, when it's on this side, sometimes we can get one of those super short prints out of those boxes. Hey, it's Tommy Burgers. Tommy. Oh, man. And you have a whole 0 followers. Kind of what I expected. Kind of like a young Mick Foley, you know? John Randall, Darrell Revis, Harrison, Kuechly, Bub Memes out of 399, Marvin Harrison on the Voltaic, Spencer Rattler, and there's Theo. You knew Theo would show up if Jobu was here. I knew it. I knew he was going to show up. I could tell. I knew. I know things. B-Wax. Marcus Allen, Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Luke McCaffrey on the refractor, Jalen Wright, J.C. Latham, and Cam Kinchins. I gotta refresh this. I can't see anything now. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it leaves and goes bye-bye. Appreciate the likes, everybody. Again, same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Oh, this pack doesn't want over. Break over. Tops is Steven. J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, a Justin Tuck on the Arc Flash Auto out of 99 for the G-Men. Going to doing it right. Color match too. Terry Bradshaw, Jalen Polk, and Adonai Mitchell. Little color match action. I think Panini's planning on doing a lot of college stuff. You know what I mean? Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Jatavian Sanders on the refractor, Bo Nix on the conductor's refractor, Ray Straw, and Bo Nix. And this stuff will get even better, Steven. These are unlicensed right here. Everything we're opening right now. They're going to get better. The Lions, Mustafa, the Lions. Brett Favre, Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, and Ray Lewis. A Steve Young refractor for the Niners. Rob Gronkowski, Glimmer and Gleam, Jonathan Brooks, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Walter Payton, Chris Carter, Keyshawn Johnson, and Terrell Owens. Howie Long. We got a numbered Joe Montana for the Niners out of 275. Peyton Wilson and Jalen McMillan. Will they be licensed next year if though they were released early? I'm not sure what you mean, Greg. They take over in April, I think. So we probably won't see anything Topps football related till after that. Michael Vick. Anything new anyways. Okoye, Rice, Kelsey, Nate Wiggins, Jermaine Burton, Malik Washington, and Fuaga. Like the cards I'm opening right now, no, they'll still be unlicensed. So when they make new product, they'll be licensed. And the difference will be you'll see the team logos and stuff on it, where right now they're not. Tom Brady, Peterson, Bruce, Hines Ward, Bolitnikoff on the refractor, Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers out of 99, Aeneas Smith, and Byron Murphy. Look, the Jerry Ditzels are out this morning. Look. Tylenol made me. Look, you're a winner. And I've worked harder than most people in the history of ever, Tylenol. Now you have a great day. Bye. It's probably the same person making new ones, B-Wax. Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, and Troy Aikman. Might be an auto. Mr. Sandstrom for the Commanders on the gold out of 50. They will, Greg. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Tavondre Sweat and Newton. Yeah, that would not be a concern of mine. Because if there was going to go something wrong with them, it would have already happened. Like if they weren't going to hold, then it would have already happened. McCaffrey, James, it would have happened when they dropped them. Falk, Phil Simms, that's an auto. Dante Culpepper out of 15 for the Vikings, that is Randy. 14 out of 15 on the Arc Flash auto. That's odd. 2 Arc Flash autos and numbered. Peyton Manning, Jaden Hicks, and Marshawn Lloyd. It will be next year, Steven. Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana. Out of 225, Jerome Bettis, and that is kind of sick. Going to Cliff. Will Shipley, Circuit Breakers Refractor, Troy Franklin, and Tyler Guyton. Well, what is this going to be? I'm going to say, so we got 2 Legends autos. I'm going to say it's going to be, I don't know, Drake May. Something like that, potentially. What's up, Tim? Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Mike Irvin, pulling from the back. I'm pulling from the back. Braylon Trice. Adisa Isaac. T.O. And it's a sideways one. It's an amped up, I believe. Yep, it is. It's a G-man. It's a G-man. Going to doing it right. Malik Neighbors out of 99 on the RP. Hey, how about that now? A little color match action too. Not bad. Not bad, mate. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom, folks. I see people going into the shop. It's the same break. Now, we're not done yet. We're going to do the mini helmet. See, all that was in there. All that was in there, and we've got a mini helmet and an Emanate to go. So, let's see. Let's just see who's getting what around here. I'm going to try to back these up just a little bit. And we're going to do the helmet first. Good luck. I haven't yet, Greg. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to. Good luck. It's all buttoned up in here. Now, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to unbutton and we're going to see. We're going to see what's popping. And we still got an Emanate too. First mini helmet of the day. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Ooh, that's a good one. For the Green Bay Packers. That's a good one. Bray. Joe Boo. You waited for Joe Boo to come back and look what he did. Look what he did. That's golden. Mr. Golden for the Pack. Nice hit there, brother. Old Joe Boo came back and he, you said you were waiting for him. And Joe Boo heard you. See, little things. Joe Boo's not immune to flattery. Nice hit there, bro. And now we'll do the Emanate. Let me put this on here real quick. And then we'll do the Emanate. And for all of you that haven't seen one yet, stay tuned. These are pretty cool. And I'll do the same with the Emanate so nothing gets confusing. Okay? There it is. Look at that big old thing. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. I've already opened a few of these earlier this week. We couldn't do it on this platform. They're really, really nice. As you're about to find out. All right, this one seems a little cattywampus, but I'll fix it. So just give me a second. I'm going to reveal it first, though. But the magnet's off, the card's off a little bit. Good luck. I see shoes. I see Niners. I see Mr. George Kittle. Let's fix this real quick. It's just how they pack it sometimes. It was just off center a little bit. Let's do this. And then put this back. Like I said, it's like a huge one touch. And that's going to be numbered out of 50, 36 out of 50. George Kittle for the Niners. Who had the Niners this time? Oh, James did. These are sick. These are very, very sick. And there's different tiers. So there's out of 99, there's 50s, 25s, 10s, 5s, stuff like that. But it's an actual card. It's you can get them graded, but that's going to you, James. Congrats. And I think what happens is when they load these in here, they don't take their time and do it right. They probably just load them in there real quick, and that's why sometimes they're off like that. So that's yours, brother. That's yours. All yours. Now, let me do a recap of the cards in the break. And what we'll do is I'll get that next break up there, which is the exact same break that we just did, and it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. screen with the same exact things in it. Okay. Don't forget, Joe Boo's watching you. He knows all. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good, Tiffany. Pretty good. I like the combination of the two. And then I also like the price point as well. Let's do a quick recap of all these cards here. With the Phoenix International Mega, a Resurgence Hobby Box, and a Origins International Blaster, it kind of keeps everything... Everybody's got a good chance. Puka, Riley Leonard, Shadur, Michael Williams and Colston Loveland, Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter. Tootin for the Jags, RJ Harvey for the Broncos, Patty Mahomes, Matthew Golden, Kyle McCord for the Eagles, Cam Scatabo on the variation, Adonai Mitchell, Tyler Warren, Brock Bowers, Braylon Trice Auto, Zach Moss, Bo Nix, Justin Tuck out of 99, Egbuka, Cooper DeJean was out of 88, Will Howard, Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson was out of 40, Dante Culpepper Auto for the Vikes was out of 15, Sandstrel was out of 50, Jonathan Brooks out of 99, Nate Wiggins, Jerome Bettis out of 225, Joe Montana out of 275, Jatavian Sanders, Refractor, and the RPA was Malik Neighbors out of 99 for the Giants. 96 out of 99. Okay. Okay. Same exact break. Okay. Good luck, everybody. We're going to rip this one right here. I'm going to take down the overlay. Again, if you need to see anything in the future, you can always go over to the tube. Everything's up there forever and always, okay? So no worries there. All right. We're going to do this just like we did last time. That's what Joe Boo told me to do. And then we'll do these last. Helmet Emanate last. All right, there it is. Good luck, everybody. We're starting with the Mega, just like we did last time. How about that? Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. So you'll get a little preview of the break right here, right now, because we're going to rip it. Super, super easy to get into. You're not jeopardizing much with this break, I'll tell you that. Empty box. Plus, Joe Boo's here. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Danny Dimes, Josh Jacobs, and Puka Nacua. Zay Flowers, and our base rookie this time is Luke McCaffrey. That means every pack left in this should have a numbered card. It better. Same exact break pinned at the bottom, you guys. Yeah, of course. You already know this, man. Devin Achane, Highsmith, Kittle, Lamb, Hill, Lapoa, and a Malachi Corley out of 184. The Jets. Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Garrett Wilson, Will Levis, Najee Harris. Oh, that's numbered. For the Jets, that's a Givey team, I think. That's going to be out of 80 on the contours. 31 out of 80, and Mr. Flournoy for the Cowboys out of 88. Probably wouldn't be a bad one to do right now, bro, to be honest. Who's a front? I mean, he's got to be in contention at this point, at this juncture of the year. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's pinned. Okay, I just want to make sure that the break was pinned. It looked like it wasn't. Brian Burns, James Cook, Dak Prescott, Josh Hines, Allen, Travis Etienne Jr., Matt Stafford, and a Pacheco for the Chiefs. Not that I know of. No. Why is that there's some rookies in that year that you want? Is that what you're saying? Are you trying to get after somebody, mister? Oh, I don't, maybe, I don't know. We can try. I'll bring it up. He might be watching. Deshaun Watson, Aiden Hutchinson, Karlaftis, CJ Stroud, Mostert, Trey McBride, and Mr. Reichert out of 40 for the Vikings. There you go, Vikings. He's actually all right, from what I've heard. It's true, it's true. Jalen Warren, Kyler Murray, Minshew, Kyron Williams, Patrick Queen, Jordan Love, and Josh Jacobs on the treasure tandems. That's not numbered, and this is numbered. Jaden Daniels out of 180 for the Commanders. Going to Joe. We take numbered Jaden Daniels is around here, if you didn't know. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And Love and Jacobs are not numbered, but that's okay. Origins 25 blaster is up. Empty. Mr. Besh. Tesla. Shadur on the variation. That's nice. Going to Matt. Trey Harris for the Chargers out of 149. Herbie and Jaden Daniels. Welcome back, B-Wax. We just started ripping this. All you missed was a mega. All you missed was a mega. And I see some of y'all going into the shop. That is that break pin at the bottom is the same one we've done. Is the one we're ripping right now. It's the same break. Same exact break. Tesla. He knows. You're not wrong, B-Wax. You're not wrong. Jaden Blue. There's no way he can act like he doesn't know. Scatabo. Golden. Loveland for the Bears. That's not bad. Take that, Amanda. Caleb Williams and Malik Neighbors. Oka. Pretty good pack. Oh, no. Little baby Junior Rice. They give him little baby Junior Rice a little tryout. He's going to end up somewhere. He's going to end up somewhere. Gabriel, Hampton, BTJ, Kraft, Bowers, Anzalone, Kid Reporter. Kid Reporter. When did the watch? I was getting ready to say, when did the Browns play another quarterback? Watch it be this weekend. Watch. Which one is it?
It's Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I do.
You know what one you want?
I do.
Which one?
The turkey provolone.
You want to text me?
I can.
Your text, or what do you want on it?
Oh, just Mike's Way, like with mayo. Just.
What else comes on it? Does tomatoes come on
I think it does. Yeah, I think the only thing I don't want on that is basil. So if you can take that off, then if you can't, it doesn't matter. But
Turkey provolone?
yep,
Okay, what kind of bread?
regular. Thank you. I haven't had one of those in a while. The Wizard speaks. Folks, the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. I don't know if you know it or not, but if you go in there, you'll notice that there are a bunch of teams that are really easy to get, and I'm not making that up. B-Wax will take one too. Mason Taylor. Abdul Carter, Shadir, Adams, Thielen, and Austin. I haven't had that since I've been down here. That sounds really good, by the way. Nope, Joe Boo was the last hire, World of Sports. You had your chance, but now Joe Boo's here. It's done. Tet, Milrow, Hertz, Irving, Allen, and Barkley. Yeah, they're a little quiet, aren't they, El Barbas? Well, I'll tell you this. At least you can know here that you never go. You won't get nothing. Okay. I know some other places that will happen. This isn't one of those. Just so you know. Regardless of what happens, but we're not by no means done yet. Tat. It's Tat. All right, we're going to get into this pack, and then we've got Resurgence still chilling over here, and then we've got a mini helmet and an M&8. There's a Falcon, Jalen Walker. Quinshawn, Brown's got every one of their players in this. Shuck. Ooh, was that really in a blaster? Oh, it looks good too. Hang on. I'm going to take my time here. That card, Origins are hard to get good grades on, and that card looks really, really good. 5 out of 5, last on print for the Saints. James, we take those. Take my time here. I'm not even going to touch that card. There you go, brother. Looks good. Still hasn't been touched other than the outer edge. C.J. Stroud and B. John Robinson. These cards are so first of all, they're thick, and then the numbered cards are so soft. That card just looks good, bro. Straight up. Whether you grade it, don't grade it, doesn't really matter. Looks good. All right, Resurgence is up next. Ooh, Platty Daddy. My heart says Penn State, but the truth is probably Oregon. There's our RPA. But my heart says Penn State. Jebediah, I know you do. That's where Resurgence comes into play, okay? You ready? You ready? Here we go. All right. Phil Simms. Fred Biletnikoff and Steve Young. Joe Theismann. Wow. Really? Will Levis auto out of 10 for the Titans. I didn't see that one coming, James. Maybe one day he'll matter again. I don't know. His shoulder looked pretty jacked up, but out of 10, Will Levis. Thanks, Joe Boo. 9 out of 10. Tony Dorsett, Jalen Wright, and Isaiah Davis. It's not good, Jebediah. I'll give you that. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Troy Polamalu on the refractor, C.J. Stroud out of 75 for the Texans ain't too bad. Nate Wiggins and Jatavian Sanders. Steven, that's out of 10. You already have that one? I would imagine so, Gil. He's got to do a little bit better. More than a little bit. Witten, I don't care if he lost better wide receivers or not. Don't matter. You better do something. Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Herman Moore for the Lions out of 175, Michael Pratt, Terrion Arnold, and Mason Smith. Terrion Arnold needs to do better too. Wow, James, that's not easy to do. I see people hopping in the shop. The break that's in that shop is the same one that we're ripping right now. Same break. No difference. It's the same one. Maurice Jones-Drew. Terrell Davis. Anthony Munoz. Jim McMahon. Andre Reed. Trey Benson out of 275 for the Cardinals. Javon Bullard. And Audric Estime. Hi, Mr. Benson. Can your stock rise now? Thanks. And this isn't the end. There's a mini helmet and an Emanate over there. CJ. Torrey Holt. Rob Gronkowski. Mikey Strahan. Quinion Mitchell on the refractor. Troy Aikman. Ray Davis. Darius Robinson. He better show up tonight, Gil says. He better show up. Nice, Cujo. Excellent. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. McNabb. Polomalu. Doug Williams. Donnie Mack. Ladd McConkey out of 249 on the auto, so not too bad. After a Levis out of 10, a Ladd McConkey shows up for the Chargers, and that's going to CJ. We take those, CJ. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It is 132 out of 249. Bo Jackson, Eichenberg, and Tyke Smith. Little bit, Gil. That was to be expected. Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent. There's a Drake of May on the refractor. Anthony Richardson refractor. Roman Wilson and Mr. Braswell. Alejandro, so this is how I would navigate it. Good morning. It's on the tube under 238 cards, but the first thing you do before you do that, what you would want to do, okay, that's what I was going to say. Make sure you knew what number you were in. So all you have to do is go over there. It's on there now, and it's actually probably separated by number, so you just have to go to it. T. Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Daryl Revis, Doug Williams for the Bucks, Devin Hester, Cardi, and JPJ. Joe, yes, so far you've gotten a Jaden out of 180 right there, that card right there. And you got like a Luke McCaffrey base rookie, something like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same exact break. That's what's pinned at the bottom. Same exact break. Super value as far as I'm concerned. You're not going to find... I'm sorry. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. They're hitting a team over $70, and there's only a couple of those. So, Harrison, Kuechly, Peyton, Carter. Oh, something's upside down here. Is that Theo? It's Theo, isn't it? Out of 199, Joe Boo returns and brings a numbered Theo with him out of 199 going to CJ. It's Theo. Trey Benson, Sumatia, and Lassiter. Just when you thought you wouldn't see a numbered Theo, you were wrong. That means the RPA is going to be nasty. Watch. Get ready. Eric Dickerson. Richardson and Elway. Stwarback. Keon Coleman out of $3.99 going to Mr. B-Wax. Kurt Warner on the refractor for the Rams. Faltanu and Bub Means. Yeah. Keon Coleman. And we're not done yet. There's a mini helmet and an Emanate sitting to my left over here. This is just the card portion. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman, Blake Corum. What did you all right out there, Gil? You got premonitions? Xavier Lickett, Jacob Cowling, and Luke McCaffrey. You got premonitions out there? Huh? Uh-oh. Jebediah saying Troy Franklin. He's actually just thinking any Bronco will do. Any Bronco will do, Primo. As long as it's a Bronco, okay? Emmitt Smith. Jim Kelly. Ogden pulling from the back. Fisk. Paul. Mitchell. A Bucks, that's who it is. Jalen McMillan on the RPA going to the Tampa Bay Bucks and going to Joe. It's Joe. Hey, Joe. All right. There's our RPA. Will Levis took a lot of powers out of that, but at least Ladd was in there. But Will Levis out of 10, a quarterback out of 10, took up all the deeds. All right, we're going to do the helmet. Let me push these back just a smidge. All right, we're going to do the helmet, and then we'll do the Emanate. You tell them, B-Wax. You tell them. Hey, it's buttoned up again. All right. He's back, Rippin'. He's back. All right. Good luck. Good luck. And a good luck. Is that Brian Robinson? I think that's Brian Robinson. Oh, it's Debo. It's Debo. I couldn't tell, but I don't know if I'm allowed to show this. It's inscribed. Do you see what that says? That's probably the sickest helmet I've seen so far. That's the sickest helmet I've seen so far. And I pulled a Tom Brady. That's nasty. Congrats. Congrats, Joe. It's just a variation, that's all. Okay, Joe Boo. You've got your chance now. That's sick. That's a sick little helmet right there. Jealous. Hurry up, Joe. Take your picture, man. I'll show you the other side, too. There's only one auto on it. It's just one. Get you that screenshot right there. That's the screenshot to have right there. All right, Emanate. Emanate's got to save a soul or two. Debo. It's Debo. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom, folks. Same exact break. Cheap as cheap can be. Ain't no other way to be seen. And we will do the Emanate now to round it out. And then I'll do a recap, and then I'll do a roll call from who's off the board in the last break. Or the break that's pinned. Sorry. I can't control what's in this Emanate. I can't help it. But we're going to open it up, and we're going to find out. We're going to find out right here, right now. Tyler, I'm fairly certain Noah and Kobe will be doing that tonight. I feel confident in that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go right now. Try not to see the left side because that's where the emblem is. Well, we know by that it could be two teams. It's either a Charger or a Ram. Oh, boy. It's a Charger. Going to CJ Campbell. Have yourself a break, bro. Got you a Justin Herbert to go with your lad McConkey. And that's out of 99. I'll take it out so you can see it. See what number it is. That's sick. That's sick. 42 out of 99 is the number. Fanatics, Texan, Tops, they make them. And they're 8x10 cards is what they are. Man, that's bigger than 8x10. It feels like it anyways. I might be wrong. And there it is. Nice little hit there. And there's another one of these in the break pinned at the bottom, just like that mini helmet. And the best thing about that break, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying it, is the prices. You're not there. You tell me where you're finding that has a Topps Hobby in it, a mini helmet, an Emanate, and 2 international boxes, and that's where we're at. Sorry, Jebediah. I'm sorry, bro. He shows up a lot for me, bro. He does. I don't know why he didn't right now, but he does. You can ask Gil. He just didn't show up today. Yet. All right, Herbie. And I'll do this. And we'll do a quick little recap of that. Of the CADs. Of the actual CADs in the break. The helmet in that one was Debo. And the Emanate was Herbie. All right, CJ. Appreciate you. Chris, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Well, that's what a break makes. That's what makes a break great, Texan. That's what makes breaks great, is that you don't have to go shell out that amount for a chance. Abdul Carter, Shadur Sanders, Brian Thomas Jr., Omarion Hampton, Dylan Gabriel, Blake Corum, Theo Johnson's out of 199, Mason Taylor, Cam Scatabo, Golden, Trey Harris out of 149. Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs. Colston Loveland. Jaden Daniels is out of 180. Will Reichert. Diaz, I mean, we could look at that. There's a helmet in the break that's pinned at the bottom and an Emanate out of 40. Braylon Allen is out of 80. Jalen Milroe, Tesla, Shadur on the variation, Pacheco, Flournoy, Jalen Milroe on the RPA, Drake May, Trey Benson out of 275, Will Levis out of 10, believe it or not, Tet, Jalen Hurts, Quinshawn, Shuck was out of 5 out of 5, Keon Coleman out of 399, Lad McConkey was out of 249, Herman Moore, CJ Stroud, Mr. Walker, Shuck, and Quinyon. We will not be doing the helmet or the Emanate until last. So let's do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to do that. All right. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take the overlay off, and we're going to get this final rip of the day in. See how that looks. Looks a little crooked. Let's bring that over a little bit. How's that look? A little bit more. All right. Good luck, everybody. I got the sheet with your name on it. Let's get the ripping in. Enough's enough. Rip, Primo. Get busy with it. Good luck. All right. Empty box. Come on, Phoenix. Can we get a gold? I want a gold. I want a gold. Can I get a gold? Can we have a gold? I'm not asking for much. How about a gold and a 101? Is that in a case hit? That's it. That's all we need. DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Tyreek Hill, Samuel Laporta. Oh my goodness gracious. And the base rookie is Theo Johnson. That is 3 for 3, you guys. Joe Boo showed up, and Theo showed up in all 3 breaks. He showed up in all 3 breaks today. Every one of them. So it wasn't just Theo. It was Theo and Joe Boo. Bosa, Samuel, Cousins, Oliver, Will Levis. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's not the best player in the world, but it is a case hit. DeAndre Hopkins on the gridiron crowns for the Titans. We'll take that. We take case hits around here. And behind that is a Tua Tagabagger Raviolis out of 88 for the Fins. We'll take that, Titans. We're not going to be mad at that. We're going to take it. And we'll be just fine with it. And he caught a couple of passes the other night in the Ravens game. Nice. He one of those passes he caught, the dude was just standing there and he looked like he was 6'6". He didn't have to move or anything. He just stood there and caught it. Bijan. Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Simmons, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne Jr., A. Jacob Cowing is out of 80 for the Niners. Let's see how exactly. 49 out of 80 for the Niners. And Byron Murphy II for the Seahawks. He probably is. He probably is. He needs to have another good... He needs to revive what he's doing now, because right now he's just he's padding stats that... And it's going the other way. He needs to have something. He needs to have one last revival, because if he had just stopped, he'd probably have a better chance. K13 if he just stopped altogether. DJ Moore, Amon Ra, Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Matt Stafford. We got a gold. Raheem Mostert, a gold and a case hit in the same mega. It's not a rookie, I don't think. Oh, it could be. It's a bear. Hey, it's a bear we take too. Montez Sweat for the Chicago Bears. That's going to Amanda 4 out of 10. That's not bad, Amanda. He's one of the best defenders they've got, if not the best. Not bad. Loaded Mega. Oh, I need the 101, don't I? Steve, you're right. I need the 101. Joe Mixon. DeAndre Hopkins. Khalil Mack. By the way, if it happens, there's no other explanation other than Joe Boo. None. Khalil Mack. Dre Greenlaw. Trey McBride. Kyron Williams. And a Jahmyr Gibbs out of 180 for the Lions will take. Baker Mayfield. Darius Slayton, Justin Jefferson, Patrick Queen, Trevor Lawrence. A Jaden Daniels rookie rising. It's not numbered, but we are going to certainly take it. Going to Texan. And Will Shipley for the Eagles out of 88. Almost. All we needed was the 101, you guys. We were close. We were close. I'll take 2 for 3. Steve, I'll take 2 for 3. All right, let's move on to Origins now. I can't believe you. Gil, I can't believe you got that card. Empty box. Maybe we'll get one out of this. Maybe that's where it was at. We got Judkins. We got Shuck. We got Caleb Johnson. Startups. Travis Hunter will take for the Jags. Mr. Skog. Yes. It's Primo. George Kittle and Drake May. It's him. It's him. It's true. It's true, John. It's true. I'm here. Say it loud. Say it proud, Gil. Say it loud and say it proud. This guy had a good game last game. That'd be cool, Ethan. I'd be about that. We got Ty Felton, Jaden Higgins, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, and Terry Bradshaw. Okay. Holly, a couple of things here and there. Stay tuned. I think we're about to see something in this Emanate. It's just a gut feeling. Sit here for a minute. I think we might be getting ready to see something in that. We've seen some good ones, but I feel like we're getting ready to see like a low-numbered one. Gil, would you freak out? Would you freak out, Gil? Mason Graham. ETN, Scattaboo. Judon Collins, Cup. Oh my God. I would expect a viral video, Gil. Just the replay of everything. Like you need to screen record and face record at the same time. Okay? You need to figure out how to get that done. Tez Johnson. Quinn Ewers. Jemai on the original gridiron. There you go, Chet. A little something, something. Riley Moss. Hunter Henry. Tua Tagovailoa and the Kid Reporter. Oh, nice. Spectacular. I like that. And we got Mr. Ewers. Hannah. Boy, you guys were using him, weren't you, Gil? My goodness. Well, we got a whole nother hobby box over here, Texan. We got a whole nother hobby box. I am Manor. Tyler Warren, Travion Henderson. Oh, a little case hit action. How about that? Deron Bland. And a numbered card. Wow. Jaden Blue out of 249. And here we go. It's a rookie. It's a Steeler. Will Howard on the Big Bang. Going to... Who got the Steelers? Eric. They are. They did a better job this year, in my opinion. They did a better job with them. A little Big Bang. Will Howard, anyone? They did a better job with the Big Bangs this year. Not bad. Not bad. We're seeing good cards here, folks. I'm not mad. I'm the opposite. I'm liking it. And we'll take care of Tyler, too, while we're at it. All right, last pack of Origins, and then... no, they're just a case hit. Holly Creek. They're just a case hit. R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Cam Ward on the variation. That is sick. And then there's another numbered Jaden Blue. What are the odds of that? 2 Jaden Blues for the price of 1. That's nice. There you go. Hands are a little hot over here. They're getting a little steamy. Getting a little steamy around here. Tank Bigsby, Puka Nakua. All right, we're going on to Resurgence now. And don't forget, we still got a mini helmet and Emanate chilling over there. All right, no RPA in that one. No RPA in that row either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it a redemption? It might be a redemption, you guys. Let me just double check. I'm thinking it might be a redemption. All right, empty box. We're going to open them all anyway, so we'll find out. Are RPAs a redemption? Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw on the refractor. I think there's an auto behind this. For the Eagles, Johnny Wilson out of 125. There's you an Eagle, brother. How about an auto that goes along with it? Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Morgan, and Will Reichert. Ozzie Newsome. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason. Out of 399, Caleb Williams for the Bears. Amanda. Drake May on the refractor, conductor style. Olu Fashanu and AJ Varner. Little Caleb action, huh? I don't think we play. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I don't think we played the Bears again until the last game of the year. Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts. Dan's got that. He does. Dan's got the redemption behind him. Good luck. Topps Online redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence rookie patch autograph of, that's exactly how you want that to read. Good luck, whoever this is. Jaden Daniels going to Texan. Hi, Texan. Welcome to the party, pal. Sorry, Gil. Texan was like, how does this work? Oh, you get in and you get the commanders and then you hit an RPA. Gil, we're not done yet. I got a mini helmet and a, we're not done yet. Congratulations. That's nasty. Good news with that, bro. Topps does a good job of getting that stuff back out to you. It doesn't take very long, not compared to the other place. Anthony Richardson, Keon Coleman, and Caleb Williams. We've got a Gronk, Strahan, McNabb, Polamalu, Tyrese Knight. Man, they packed all the autos right there up against each other. That's not normal at all. I think maybe we still got something else hanging out in this box, potentially. Because they're never that close together. Jermaine Burton, Trey Benson, and Chris Jenkins. Of course, I don't open it's not. That's why I said it's not numbered. That's why I said that's exactly how we want that to look, because when the redemptions are in there and it says Resurgence rookie patch auto, every time I see that, it's one of the quarterbacks, or I feel like it is. Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Latu, Kurt Warner on the refractor for the Rams, Michael Pratt, and Xavier Worthy. And the reason why I think that is, to be honest, is that it's much easier. So Resurgence prints their sets out when they put these hobbies out. It's a lot easier to do that. Just put a redemption in there with that quarterback on there and it not be numbered. And they can produce what they want to produce. You know, I think he might be the best backup there ever was. Roger Staubach, Emmitt Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Aaron Donald on the refractor, Steve Young conductors, Ladd McConkey, Malachi Corley. Peterson, Bruce, Ward. We're not done yet. What if he's in one of those? Will Levis. Oh, we got something numbered here. Michael Irvin gold out of 50 for the Cowboys. We take those, Ethan. Jerry Rice, Cedric Gray, and Kalen Bullock. We're having a nice little, it's not going too bad right now. There might be a deed sitting over there. I don't know. The chef, they're doing their same old to you, aren't they? Flutie, Singletary, Aikman, Watt, Marino, Adonai Mitchell out of 275, Ellis, and Hall Jr. Joe Boo, save me. Gil's asking you to save him, Joe Boo. Huh? Okay. He said you got a refractor already. Stop it. Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jermaine Burton, Ladd McConkey on the Voltaic, Trevin Wallace and Devin Leary, Eli Manning, he said please, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Devontae Walker on the refractor, Michael Irvin Glimmering Gleam, Dallas Turner, and Will Shipley. Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Steve Largent for the Seahawks, Xavier Legette, number match out of 99, 50 out of 99 Voltaic, Ricky Pearsall, and Quinyon Mitchell. All right, one pack left. I can't wait. Kimberly, good morning. Good afternoon. How are you? She's like, I'm good, Primo. It's break time. Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt out of 199 for the Rams. Ricky Pearsall Voltaic. Blake Corum, Jacob May. There you go. He heard you, Gil. He heard you. All right. We've got mini helmet, and then we'll do the Emanate. I'm going to push these back just a little bit. It's been a good break so far. Oh, did you now? Get over here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't want to open. Sorry. Game worn Kyler Murray mini helmet. I mean, regular helmet. I mean, it doesn't want to open. Good luck. And we got an Emanate over there too, so it doesn't end here. You still got one more chance after this helmet. But somebody's about to get a helmet. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we know who that is. Well, Joe Boo heard your cry, the chef. That's Brock Purdy. Oh, no, no. Joe Boo heard his cry. He's no Mac Jones. That's right. Sonny. We take those. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We've got an Emanate. We got an Emanate. He's no Scott Mitchell. Whitney, I like you. I like you, Whitney. I like you. Let me write this down real quick. What number was that? All right, here we go. It's Emanate time. Good luck. Here we go. Gil, it's time. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You got a couple of pats, but you didn't get any RPAs or anything. But this is somebody's last chance here. Will it be for, you know, whatever? All right. Here we go. You ready? It's just football, Holly Creek. And I'll have to fix it, but it's definitely lower numbered than the stuff that we pulled earlier today. Oh boy. Oh, what a great way to end the break. My goodness gracious. Oh boy. Ray. Oh, Ray. Here, let me fix this for you real quick, bro. It's just a little bit cattywampus. I'm going to take my time here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Gil, but that's sick. That's sick. A little Egbuka action. And that is numbered, folks. 11 out of 25. Yep. Yahtzee is correct, my friend. Yahtzee, Roadhouse. Roadhouse. Hi, everybody. Book it. Oh, yeah. Nice hit, brother. Let me put this back in its home real quick. That's sick. That's sick. All right, so Egbuka out of 25 was the Emanate. The Brock Purdy was the mini, and then I'll do a recap of the cards there. Wow, wow, wow. What a great way to end it. Let me put Emanate to the side. He did. He blessed. He did. He did. He couldn't bless everybody, but he blessed a couple of yins. All right, recap time it is. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know most of y'all don't stay for the recaps, so thank you for hanging out. Gil, I'm sorry it didn't work out. You did okay, though. You didn't skunk. You didn't skunk out. Like, your boy showed up. Travion showed up base form. You know, it wasn't a total skunk fest for you. All right, recap time. Did anybody say recap? All right. Travion, Quinn Ewers, Jamar, Quinshawn, Jackson Smith, Jaden Blue was out of 249. Mason Graham, Scattaboo, Tyler Shuck, Jaden Daniels, Theo Johnson. Whoa there, Travis. Travis Hunter on the startups. Jameer Gibbs, Tua, Drake May, Jaden Blue again, Torrey Holt, Xavier Ligeti, Adonai Mitchell, Johnny Wilson auto for the Eagles out of 125. Michael Irvin out of 50. Tyrese Knight for the Seahawks on the Givey. Caleb Williams was out of 399. Montez Sweat was out gold out of 10. DeAndre Hopkins case hit for the Titans. Gridiron Crowns. Tyler Warren. Cam Ward variation. Jaden Daniels. RPA redemption. And a Will Howard Big Bang. The chef, you're going to make me go get that helmet? You can go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube, the chef. You know darn right. Don't be playing no games with me. Fine. Fine, the chef. Let me go get it from the catacombs. Here you go, brother. Oh, it's not Brock Purdy anymore. It's Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper signed it. There you go. There's your screenshot. You got it? You got it? Okay. No, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll get something going on. We'll get something popping off on a Friday morning. We like having fun on Friday mornings, too. So I'll see what's what. We can maybe run this again, but I'll make some other break, too. All right. And what do I do with your Post-it, bro? Where'd it go? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? There it is. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me today, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. I'm going to appreciate you, Kim. I'm going to turn off YouTube first and foremost. Ray, Ray, that better be a joke. That better be a joke. Y'all are all are y'all playing games with me right now? Ray, y'all got to do better. Y'all do. I held it up there for a good 5 minutes. Y'all got to do better. Joe Boo remembers stuff like this. Y'all better be on your game next time or you won't get deeds. He doesn't like you overworking Primo. He doesn't appreciate those types of things. And I'll flip it around for you so you can get the number too, Ray. Oh. All right, there you go, Ray. Congrats. That's a keeper. You got it, bro. All right, here we go. Let's get this back into its rightful place. All right, for real though. I'm going to turn YouTube off now. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll come up with something. And we'll see where the day takes us, okay? Appreciate you all. Goodbye, YouTube. That was Swisher. The chef don't even. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I better say that.